Today, I'll be showing you how to trade without losing inside of Pocket Option. I'll also be sharing some money management strategies, how to earn 2% per day on your account by only winning 31 trades a day. That's it. I'm going to share everything, walk you through step by step right on this video. What's happening, guys? Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. Great to see you again. And so we're inside of Pocket Option. Maybe you may have noticed, but my balance up here, it just seems to be increasing every day a little bit more and more and more. It's because I've been compounding my account using some new methods that I'm going to be sharing with you. And you can see this is my real account, so this is not a demo. Here's my demo, guys. Right here, here is my real account. Okay, just want to show you that because some of the other YouTuber guys are not going to show you that. So this is real money inside a Pocket Option, okay? So just wanted to share that with you. So we're going to be going over a strategy that I use all the time, and it's a 5-second strategy with a 30-second time frame. And this allows me to earn and to get consistent returns inside of Pocket Option. And so one of the tools that I use, of course, is the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. This is a very highly advanced trade manager with mathematical calculations that allows you to win even if you have losses. So it's extremely powerful. There's an algorithm behind this. And so this is something available to all of the VIP members that are a part of our private group. And I will leave a link down below for more information about that. So some of the settings I have in here are ultra conservative, but what I've done here, over here where it says the daily goals, I've set this to earn somewhere around 2%. I would say it's pretty much 2%, about 1.98%, give or take. It might be a little bit more or a little bit less, but right there at that 2% mark is where I'm targeting. And the sessions required in order to achieve that is 31. But the settings that I have here is only to win 1 out of 10. So I only need to win 1 trade out of 10. If I have 9 losses and I only win 1, I'm done for that session. I've completed it. So really, in the way it works is you only need to win 31 trades a day to earn 2% on your account every day. Now, 2% is amazing. 1% is good, right? Even 0.5% is good. I mean, if you look at the the financial institutions are only giving you like maybe less than, it's a fraction of a penny. I mean, per year, you're getting like 0.001% for the whole year, and I can earn 2% per day inside a Pocket Option using the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. Just incredible, guys. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's go back over to Pocket Option and start doing some trading here. And yes, guys, I've been busy with the new version of the Trade Manager, version 3. So version 3 is coming out on May 7th. I will be sharing some more information about that. But let's go ahead and get some trading going here. So we've got the balance up here inside of Pocket Option, 1783.50. So let's make sure we've got 1783.50 entered into the initial capital box on the Trade Manager. I've got my settings 1 out of 10. Right? I only need a 10% win rate or better. That's it, guys. That's all I need. 10% or better. And so let's enter that first trade amount unless it's already entered. 124. Great. And so all I'm going to be doing here, we're going to be using the Fast 5 strategy. And I'll be hanging out with you guys. You can hang out with me too if you want to. But we're going to be taking trades after the first 5 seconds of the first 30-second candle, of a new 30-second candle, right? After the first 5 seconds, if it's green, we take a buy. If it's red, we take a sell. But we avoid candles that are indecisive, that do not really go in one direction or the other. They're just kind of, But we avoid candles that are indecisive. Okay, if it looks like, we don't really know which direction it's going to go, then I will stay out, either wait or change the chart at that point. So let's go ahead and find something here. Let's choose a new chart. And I only take trades on charts that are paying out at 92%. Okay, that's just my rule Want to get the best bang for our buck, the highest return for our investment. Let's check out Odd Chef here, Odd Frank, and looking pretty good. Coming down here, so I've got about 10 more seconds before this new 30-second candle, and so we'll go ahead and wait. Now, guys, you're not going to win every single trade, but you can win every single trading session, okay? So I don't want you guys to get mixed up with that. Ooh, that was not a very good entry, but I went ahead and went for it anyway, so let's just go ahead and run that. That is a win. And so what do we do if we have a win? Well, with my settings on the trade manager, I just have to win one trade for the session to be completed. It's really straightforward, guys. This is going to be a lot easier with the new version of the trade manager. But what I'm doing is I'm marking a session completed. I don't even have to log the session as a win or a loss. If you win the first trade, all you have to do is just update your initial capital. So let's go ahead and do that. The new capital now is 1784.64. 1784.64. Want to say that out loud. A lot of times, you know, you'll be thinking about something, but it really helps, and it helps me anyway. That's just the way I do it. You guys can do it however you want. But once we enter that new initial capital, what's going to happen eventually is our trade amounts will get larger as our capital grows. And so this starts that compounding effect. Okay, that's what we really want. So 124 is going to be the exact same amount for this one, but that's okay. So we can change the chart if you want to. I can stay on the same chart. This strategy is very simple. It's very straightforward. You know, you just wait for that countdown. Okay, way down here, let's take a look. 27, 26, a little bit indecisive. You see that kind of like a little bit of a doji candle. Really small pancake candle size, so I'm going to look for a different chart, something that just kind of looks like it's got some better rhythm to it. And, you know, one of these top pairs up here should work just fine. This one looks okay. You know, the candle bodies are a little bit smaller, so it's really kind of a personal preference, however you guys want to approach this. But here we go. This looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and enter. That was a kind of just a last second decision there. Now that was a loss. So what do we do? So if we have a loss, right, it's not the time to panic. Now, if you don't have the trade manager, or if you're not using any type of money management, then yes, I would probably be not panicking, but I would be a lot more stressful trading that way. So what we're going to do is mark this with an L and then enter in the next trade amount that the trade manager gives us for the next trade. So you don't have to wonder, oh, what is the next trade amount? Should I double it? Should I triple it to make up for fees? No, you don't have to do any of that. And I would say in most cases, most traders with pocket option, they end up trading with a lot more than they need to. You guys don't have to like quadruple your amounts every time, you know, like kind of like martingale style. You don't need to do that. And then you blow your account like after 6 or 7 losses. That's not what we're doing here, guys. We're just taking the trades. We're entering the amounts that the trade manager gives us. Very straightforward. We don't have to do the math. It takes care of all the math for us, which takes out the guesswork. 258. All right, so it's just enough so we can come out and profit after each and every trading session that we do. Let's get this new candle here. What do we got going? 26.25, and it's at a pancake doji. Just no direction on that. So let's go ahead and change the chart. Not every single 30-second candle is going to be a good one, guys. So we just have to wait this out. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Keeping up with that ketogenic diet, man. Doing pretty good with that. Carnivore style, you know. Pretty happy with that. So overall, you know, you really got to watch your health and keep everything in order. You know, especially when you get older. I'm probably a little bit older than most of you. If you haven't figured that out already, and that's okay. So okay, so I got to win, and that means the session's over. You know, before we were winning 2. We had to win 2 trades every single session, but winning 1 out of 10, and if you do that 31 times, you've earned 2% on your account every day, right? You guys remember BitConnect? BitConnect, right? I know some of you were doing BitConnect, right? I was doing BitConnect a little bit back in the day. Well, BitConnect, on a good day, you got like 1%, right? Well, 1% is amazing. But you can actually get 2% per day and do it in a very ultra conservative way, right? So you remember how exciting that was to earn 1% on your balance? I mean, sometimes it was like 1.25 or 0.75%. But 2%? I mean, there were some days you would earn 2% with BitConnect, right? And that was like, wow, that was an amazing day. Why not just do it with Pocket Option and the Trade Manager? 1 out of 10. I don't remember the last time that I had 10 losses in a row, right? You'd have to be a pretty lousy trader in order to do that. And especially with all the new price action strategies that we have inside of the group. We had a member the other day, I think he got like 11 wins in a row. Getting 10 losses in a row these days, especially with all the price action strategies that we have, I mean, it's unheard of. Like, very rarely you'll ever see that. You're going to be seeing more of those multiple consecutive wins than you're going to see those consecutive losses. And so it's controlling that risk. And that's one of the great things about the Trade Manager is that you actually get to go in there and tweak the settings for whatever kind of risk that you want. You can make it more aggressive. You can make it more conservative. Totally up to you guys. Let's go ahead and continue trading here. 1785.77. 1785.77, right? And, we had a loss. We had a win. Maybe we'll have some more losses. But it doesn't matter, guys. This initial capital keeps going up, right? This is what we're going to be doing. This is the plan. So let's go back over to Pocket Option and let's take some more trades. Let's make sure to knock this back down to 124. Great. And we can wait this out here. We can change the chart. I mean, this chart is okay. As long as we're paying out around 92%, we're good to go. Getting some nice pressure to the upside there, so that's nice. Kind of a little, wow, look at that upward trend on odd USD. Nice. Okay, here's a new candle. I'll zoom in here for you guys. 27.26. Now, do I want to take a trade? Do I want to take a sell on this right here? I don't think so. If that was a green, yeah, I would definitely enter, guys. But it was a little bit kind of hesitant there, so I'm going to wait for the next one. We got 3 more seconds to go before the next 30-second candle. Let's wait for this. Here it is. 29.28, 27. Give me a little bit more green. I need a little bit more. Didn't get it, guys. Did not get that green. And when you're working with such a short expiry, this is only 5 seconds, right? I mean, you really got to be sharp on your entries. And so we got 6 more seconds. Let's try this one more time on this chart. Here is the new 30-second candle, 29.28. Come on, give me a little bit of a push up. Not getting that push up, guys. We're losing some momentum and some power there. So let's go ahead and change the chart to find something else. So really appreciate you all coming out. Thank you for watching the channel. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below if you like the videos, and helps out a little bit with everything. Helps to get this video out to more people that want to earn 2% per day. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's go ahead and all right, let's enter this. It's a little bit against the grain here. Yeah, sure enough, got that pushback there, so we got an L. Let's go ahead and enter that L. The next trade amount, 259. Either way, we stick with the strategy and everything. A lot of times I'm talking on my videos and stuff, and I usually trade a little wacky on my videos. I mean, instead of like when I'm in my downtime, I'm usually a little bit more peaceful and I'm kind of more relaxed, listening to some maybe some nice ambient music or something like that. You guys know what kind of music that you like to listen to when you're trading. You know, you got some rock and roll going on in the background, some hip hop, some rap. Okay, so whatever. I mean, that's just some popular stuff there, but just have to win one, guys. I'm done. 2% per day, and I don't have that very many sessions to go. Maybe like 20, I don't know, 28 sessions to go for the day, and I'm at 2% per day. If you guys do the math on that, you're going to be blown away by the results. But yeah, let's go ahead and reset. So what's the new balance? 1786.89. 1786.89. Cool. 124. Back down to 124. Yep, feeling pretty good. Got a haircut the other day. I think I got it too short, you know. Sometimes, that wasn't the best entry, but hey, let's go ahead and roll with it. Yeah, I got my hair too short. It's like, man, I kind of miss my hair now. You ever get your hair cut too short and you just miss your hair? Well, that happened to me. So let's mark this 259. And we keep on going, Let's change the chart. I'm not really crazy about this one. So I don't know how long the video is going to be today. I've got a lot of stuff to do. We're working on the new version of the Trade Manager, making new videos and stuff like that. So lots of stuff on my plate, to say the least. Man, it's just been a crazy last month with this launch. 2 more seconds before the next 30-second candle. Let's go ahead and wait this out. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it, guys. Having a strategy with a 5-second expiry, it's exciting, but and you can get multiple trades and complete multiple sessions per day by doing this. But you know, it's not always super fast, because sometimes you just get charts like this and you really see, look at that. It's flipping back and forth between red and green right at that 25-second mark. I will go ahead and stay out. I will not enter, because it's just kind of undecided on what it wants to do. Let's come down here to the bottom and see if we can get one in here at the bottom. So here's a new 30-second candle, 29, 28, 27. Okay, all right. Looks pretty good. A little bit of push down there for you. And that was a loss. So let's go back up here. So that's 2 in a row. 540 is the next amount. You guys see what I'm doing there? And I don't know. Do we want to take another one down here? It looks like it's trying to go down. It's still going down. But look at those pullbacks. All right, let's just go ahead and continue. Keep everything going. So when you get a system down or in place, trading can actually be kind of boring. It really can't. I'm a little late on that, but let's go ahead and see what we got. Hopefully, you know, if we do get some losses here, you know, you guys can see the power of the Trade Manager, but we just keep getting those wins. So we've won that again. There it is. Let's go ahead and reset. Another session completed. Look how fast that is. How simple. And let's go back over here. 1788.03. 1788.03. Look at that. Had 2 losses in a row, 1 win, and still in profit. Right? So just, man, it blows me away. 124. Let's keep on going here. All right, what are we doing here? So we got about 10 more seconds to go. How are we doing on the video time? They're about 21 minutes. A lot of you guys say you like those longer videos. I'm going to try to get some good trades in here today so we can have a longer video. Okay, that looks pretty good. It wasn't indecisive. Doesn't mean it's going to be a win, but, you know, there we go. So got the first one. And another session completed. And what's the new balance? The new balance is 1789.17. 1789. 17. You see that? So you just keep updating the balance. Now, I'm going to give you guys a secret. Okay. The new trade manager, did you see what I just did there? I had to enter that in automatically. The new trade manager version 3, it does that for you automatically. Yes. And I'm hearing some raindrops outside my window as soon as I said that, because, you know, it's raining good stuff. This is what's coming to YouTube. The Trade Manager version 3, if you guys want to get a handle on it. For those of you that are locked in, you know, so many of you ask me, Mark, do I still get version 3 if I'm already a member? Yes, absolutely. I get that question all the time. If you're already locked into the group and you have the version 2 of the Trade Manager, you get automatically upgraded to version 3. Now, I have got to say that on May 7th, I will be increasing the price. So the price will go up. So if you guys want to get locked in right now, that would be great. But let's continue trading. Where are we at? 1789.17. 1789.17. Trade amount is 124 again. Okay, cool. Already got that entered. There we go. So let's wait for the next candle here. A new 30-second candle to appear. There it is. I'm not really feeling it. Okay, well, sometimes even the lousy entries, you still get a win. So, man, it just keeps on going, right? I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, this is working out really well. I'm already on my 6th session. I only need 31 a day, and I'm at 2% per day. It's a no-brainer. So 124, let's update that initial capital. 1790.31. 1790.31. And we're still at 124. I got that entered in there. Let's change the chart. Mix it up a little bit, something different for you guys. Still have that, it's kind of consolidating a little bit. So let's go ahead and see what we're doing here. I don't like this entry, but let's just go ahead and take it. You know, we only need a 10% win rate to win. And also, I hope you guys got this strategy down. Watch the video back if you missed it, but 10%, you know, 10% win rate, guys. That's it. I'll show you my trades here. Check them out. Here's my trades, right? You guys want to see what's going on. Take a look, right? I'm showing you guys this. I mean, yeah, I've lost like 4 in a row, but I still win. And we've got members doing this inside of the private group. We have a website. It's called the Wealth Warriors Alliance. And this is where all our members go. They jump in here. The first thing that our members do when they join is they get a hold of this, which is the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. This allows them, gives them that edge that they're looking for, so they can compound their account. So they can have, you can have losses, but you can still win and come out in profit for each and every of those trading sessions that you do. If you keep those settings conservative, you guys can do that. Okay. Now you can make it aggressive. You can make it more risky if you want to, but that's totally up to you. That's on you. If you have capital that you want to play around with, if you have a high winning rate strategy and you want to flip $100 into $1,000, then go ahead and do it. Right? That's on you. You guys have the control to do that. Now, I don't recommend doing that with putting super high risky settings on here. What I'm doing is I'm kind of like trading more for the long term. I want to stay in the game and not lose my butt, right? We've got hours of exclusive video training inside of the group as well. We have member submissions. Many of our members find strategies that work for them. We also have something brand new inside of the Telegram group, which is also something that you can be a part of once you join the group. And it's called the Strategy Vault. And this turned out to be a huge success. It was kind of like an experiment at first, but so many of our members have logged and have written down exactly their strategies. These are members that are not out there on YouTube, guys. These are just members that have decided to be discreet. They want to remain anonymous, but their strategies work. And they post these inside of the strategy vault. So we've got a very highly supportive group and in a positive environment. 15, almost, I think it's 1,500 members now. This is a little bit outdated. But we've got everything in there for you guys. Anything that you want to know, we can also answer almost any question in terms of Pocket Option. I know sometimes getting a hold of Pocket Option support, which I do recommend if you have a technical issue with Pocket Option, please reach out to them. But if you guys have any questions about deposits, withdrawals, and stuff like that, we're always there to help you guys. And there were many traders that came from all walks of life, indices, crypto, futures, Forex, and many of them were never profitable until now, until they've gotten these tools. Long are the days where you're doing that risky martingale, because I'm sure, I know all of you, well, I don't know really, but most of you have done martingale and you know what happens. You can easily blow your account, after 6 or 7 losses in a row, depending on your amount of capital. That has a lot to do with it. But you can really just blow yourself up with that very, very quickly. And that's just a risky game that I don't want to play. So you either got to have a high win rate inside a Pocket Option, you got to be hitting 70 or 80% every single day without fail, or you're going to have some type of money management, such as the Trade Manager. That's the only way to really win at this game. And so totally up to you guys, but we've got extraordinary testimonials and feedback and screenshots from members. I mean, some of these screenshots look ridiculous, almost hard to believe. And that's just typically what we see inside of the group. I mean, it's wow. What's really cool about being inside of the group, though, is you actually get to message and talk to these people. You actually get to chat with these members and ask them questions about, hey, what are you doing? And can you send me a video or whatever? Or not a video, but maybe you can, tell me, hey, what settings are you using and stuff like that. So it's a great way to collaborate with other traders. Because, at one point, I know how it was. I was trading alone. It's kind of boring. I mean, trading itself is already boring. So it's funny that I'm saying that, because it's true. When you find something that works, I mean, you're just sitting here looking at the chart, you're waiting for that entry, and yeah, sometimes it can seem a little boring at times. But you guys can trade on your own terms anywhere in the world. We have the ability to trade on our phone using the Trade Manager. I can tell you a little bit more about that once you get into the group, if you really want to trade on your phone. But I recommend like a laptop or a desktop or something like that. It just seems to be a lot more practical. And, when you're looking at have a larger screen and you're able to really see the trades a little bit better and stuff. But that's the group, guys. Let's go ahead and take another trade here, 124. And I'm already doing pretty well. So 1791.45. Look at that. Just 1791.45. I keep increasing my balance. 124 again. So let's just keep on going. Maybe we'll have some losses here. We do. Ooh, well, that was interesting. So it kind of entered right at that. There we go. So, and now it's flipping back. So it turned into a doji very quick. And let's mark that. And it's 259 on the next one. But I got you guys, because I know those days, you do have those consecutive losses. That's why I've built the Trade Manager to handle those. If those things do occur, you want to make sure you're going to be able to get out of that and profit. Because if not, you're going to have multiple days where you have those consecutive losses and you find your account balance inside a Pocket Option. It's not really going up. It's almost like staying in the same spot, right? It's not going down or up. It just sits there. You win some, right? You lose $50, you win 100. You lose 50. You lose another 50, you win 100, you win another 50. And that just drove me crazy. I was just getting tired of it. Let's go back over to the manager and 541. And just keep on rolling here, guys. And if you don't like the chart, if you see a lot of wicks and stuff like that, sometimes I'll change the chart. And we're coming up on a little resistance there. Let's see what's going on down here. So we got one more second. Here's the new 30-second candle. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. There we go. See if I can break that low there, that previous candle low. Didn't break it, so we got another L. And 11:30. And we just keep going along. That's it. Let's go ahead and change the chart. New 30-second candle, 29, 28. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here, guys. 3 more seconds to go. 2 more seconds, and there we go. We don't have to mark it as a win. We only need 1 win. Another trading session completed. So yeah, we had some losses there. So what do we got? Okay, we had 3. 3 losses in a row, guys. It's very normal to have 3, even 4 losses in a row. I don't want you guys to feel like, gosh, I had 4 losses in a row today, right? I really need a better strategy. No, you don't. Because you can have 3 or 4 losses in a row and still come out with a 50% win rate, which is really all you need. I mean, I've got the trade manager set up the most protected settings that I think I've ever seen. I mean, I can take this down to 11, which will still give me, I can still reach 2%, but I don't want to do 64 sessions in a day. That's a bit much. So what I'll do is I'll lower this profit target down until the sessions required is a comfortable amount, right? Let's just take this down to 20. This will be a lot easier in the new version of the Trade Manager, by the way. You guys know I'm giving you all the secrets of the new Trade Manager. And there's also some other stuff that you guys, I haven't said anything about. So, but we can take this down to $20 a day. Pulling $20 a day, what, $25 a day? What is that, like $750 a month or something like that? I mean, you're going to compound, right? Oh, what am I doing here? So a lot of you guys already know what this is going to be. $600 a month. And then if you've got, 25 is $750. That's a huge jump, a $150 jump by just increasing your daily goal $5. And you can still hit that 1% per day, allowing yourself even less riskier settings and, doing multiple sessions. Even a little bit less than 1% is still incredible. Anyway, but 2% around that. I've tried 2.5%, which is good. That's incredible, but 2% works best for me, guys. So there you go. Try this out. Try out the strategy. Get locked in for May 7th, guys, because it's coming. We're going to have a big launch, big announcements on its way. And, but yeah, I'll leave a link below for the group if you guys want to check this out and get in there. Get the strategies, get the cutting edge tools that we have, and start trading and start seeing those consistent profits inside of Pocket Options. So that's what it's all about. Wish you all the best of success. We'll see you on the next video. Have a good day. Take care.